Okay, let's try talking about wholeness and some confusions about it. Because I feel like a lot of people think being whole means being perfect. But when you have such a high standard, like perfect, like this perfect, high, 100% ideal idea of what whole or complete feels like, it's kind of an impossibly high bar to meet. And I don't know about you, but always trying to be at the very peak of what you can do or have this incredibly high bar is kind of exhausting, and it takes a lot of energy. Let's try to reframe wholeness, what it is to feel whole, not perfect. That's just this mental idea, but whole as in whatever experience you're having. There's no idea of a different experience that should be here instead of exactly as you're feeling. Because if you were looking for perfect, you'd probably have an idea. Like maybe your idea of perfect is happy or blissful or just feeling so orgasmically happy right now that this is such a high bar that I don't think anyone can really reach this bar. So instead of looking for perfect, as in super happy, super pleasured out all the time, what if we just go back and figure out, maybe not the word figure, but really think into feeling whole right now, as in whatever I'm feeling right now, I can drop the idea that there's something better than this. Doesn't mean you have to like what you're experiencing, but what you're experiencing has room and space to be here and to be felt exactly as it is. Instead of having this idea of this could feel better, especially if it's I could feel better if I did this, or I could feel better if the circumstances were better. This isn't going against changing things. It's more of a there isn't that craving or needing things to change. If things can or are within your ability to change it, you can do that. But there's none of that neurotic need for change, where if I don't get this change that I think will help, you'll suffer for it because there's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, feeling whole isn't about fixing your idea of yourself to meet a higher standard of this mental image of perfection. Feeling whole is just recognizing what is here, and what is here doesn't mean there's something wrong, even if it's unpleasant. Being whole already is just this being so in tune with your body right now that whatever you're experiencing, you're not pushing it away. When you're just more interested in what's happening and completely, wholly just letting that sink in, like viscerally. And it's only possible when you really let go of those thoughts of perfection, not comparing what's happening and how you're feeling into what could feel better. You really have to let go of that idea of better, because that's a judgment of the mind trying to say there's something better. But that's just the mind grabbing back your attention away from the body. And yeah, this is probably the shortest thing I've made, but there's not much to say on it. And maybe the shorter the better. Less things to remember. And less things to remember means less time in your head. So yeah, thanks for listening. Later.